topic that you got on the flyer, brother? You don't mind?
Okay. The topic is how can the city of Durham escape death?
Con. So Captain Nayathaq gonna be dropping something heavy on it. So we not only say the city of Durham, we gotta say the city of Fayetteville, the city of Charlotte, you know what I'm saying, the city of Goldsboro, all the cities that are in North Carolina. Matter of fact, all the cities that our people are in. And the thing is, once everybody get this recipe, you can take this recipe and go throughout to any city, bunk, y'all. This recipe apply to every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community across the world. You know what I'm saying? Across the four corners of the earth. You understand? And it's going to be a righteous thing that Kevin and I thought get into tonight. And when we talk about rebuilding the communities, what normally comes to mind when you talk about restructuring a community or whatnot? You gotta use that mic right up, bunk. Yeah, that one ain't working. Yeah. What comes to mind when you talk about restructuring a community?
Slug, sir, can you hear me in Durham, sir?
Con, I can hear you loud and clear. The water.
Come on, I was just testing the audio. Slug.
Say again.
No, Slug, so I was just making sure the audio was Tawab in Durham, sir. Slug.
Anybody want to take it? When you talk about restructuring a community or a city, what do you have to do? What would be the first thing you have to do? What are some of the key factors in restructuring a community, Baba Kashaw?
Like the other one?
Come on.
One of them that comes to mind is getting new leadership or at least choosing the leader.
Let's say righteous leadership, okay?
Okay.
Because every year, every 4 years, they vote in a new president. Yeah, it's on rotation, so we have to say righteous leadership. What else, Baba Kashaw? Mm-hmm. What else?
Rebuilding infrastructure.
The infrastructure is good, right? Infrastructure is the things that the community uses, you know what I'm saying, for its transportation, bridges, roads, all those things are good. But I'm talking about when we talk about changing and saving of people, saving our community, what has to be when you talk about restructuring? What you said the first one, right? You said righteous leadership. What else? Come on, Buck, y'all.
So like if I may, I mean, we would want to identify what are the issues that are affecting our community. What's holding us back from being able to progress and to be productive and to strive and grow.
Con, I like that one. But strive and grow. But what is? Give me one word to kind of surmise all of it, Bob Shaw. Give me one word. Unity. Yeah, we got to be unified in what we're doing, right? No, I'm just saying. As a whole, I think everybody sitting back waiting for the answer. It's 1,000 answers. You understand? So we talk about righteous leadership, unity, discipline, economic cooperation, and hope. We are hopeless people. You understand? And above all things, we have to have one power. We talk about the destruction of our communities, man, and the religions that come in and rob us, and they take everything out of our community, and they give nothing back. You understand that you're an Israelite, so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Indian, you the 12 tribes, nations of Israel. That's a particular way of life that you have to live. Instead of you going down the crazy days or follies down in Atlanta or Magic City, giving over your whole goddamn paycheck, you'll learn to restructure your life and focus on giving the Lord his 10%. You'll focus on having moral character and building your cities up to help us. You understand? Everything oftentimes that we talk about restructuring our city is talking about bringing something in. Our people don't think about fixing what's already there. You understand? You talking about restructuring the city. You talking about, oh, we need a new Kmart. We need a new Walmart. We need a new, Target. You know what I'm saying? These are things that often cross our minds. But we don't talk about the things that we need to restructure as a whole. It's like, where do we go so we can sit down and eat safely? Where we seen the increase of sisters start going out to these nail salons. Like these are the things that they go to schools for cosmetology. What's the other thing they do? Esthetician, right? But after they graduate and they put all this money into going to school, how many black businesses that are prevalent in our communities that they can go take that education that they had or that formal teaching and sit down in somebody's shop and grow a business? All these backyard barbecue cooks, we have. Nothing wrong with it, but how are we restructuring so we don't have to go outside of our community? We can build within. You understand? So what's the Mr. Tenderism guy? They made fun of Mr. Tenderism, and we find out damn he in the back of some oppressor damn joint cooking up all the food and getting no credit for it. Zero credit for it, right? So we talking about, first of all, you got to understand that we serve one God. Yahweh, his name. You understand? You got to understand we're the Lord's chosen people. We need righteous leadership. We need unity. We need discipline. And we need some real hope, man. Because without hope and understanding that things can change your life, you'll be less inclined to fight for anything. It's so easy, right? Let me get the book of Isaiah 58 and 12, Baba Kashaw.
Okay.
Let me get that with you. We're going to start all right. Mm-hmm. You got it?
Okay. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 58 and verse 12. And they, Salakia, and they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
This should be what? They should do what now?
Build the old waste places.
Go ahead.
Khan. Thou shalt raise up the foundations of many generations. And
Keep
thou
going.
shalt be Salaki, and thou shalt be called the repairer of the breach,
Mm-hmm.
the restorer of paths to dwell in.
So what is this saying?
So Salaki, so this is saying that we'll rebuild the places that have been destroyed, for lack of word.
I tell you what, go back to read verse 11. I want you to read it, okay? Try to read it. Don't think about it, just read it. Let it flow.
Okay.
All right, come on.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 58 and verse 11.
Now we talking about restructuring, right? Restructuring our communities, right? Everybody pay attention. Listen, go ahead.
And the Lord shall guide thee continually.
And who shall guide you?
The Lord.
The Most High Power shall guide thee. Now, how many of our people as Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians are led by this truth? How many of us are making decisions that actually when we read the Bible, we're gonna understand what's actually being read? First of all, we don't understand what's being read. We don't know how the Lord want us to follow him, because the Christian church says one thing, and a lot of the things that they say are not even in the Bible. So we've got to first start with understanding who the Most High is. If we're going to be led by following his spirit and following his law, following his word, we got to understand that the people that we've been instructed to listen to have no idea about what the Most High word is. We have to start there first when we talk about saving the city of Durham, saving the city of Fayetteville, saving the city of Charlotte, Greensboro, Goldsboro. We have to understand first that the people who supposedly lead us do not understand the word of the Most High at all. We got to understand we have to follow that power that continuously guide us, right? Read on.
Okay. And satisfy thy soul in drought.
And do what?
Satisfy thy soul in drought.
Satisfy what?
Thy soul in drought.
So what is this saying? How do the Most High guiding us continually satisfy our soul even though we're in drought? What is a drought, Baba Kashaw? What is a drought?
Salaki, it's when a place is it has no water. It's very dry.
What else?
When things are missing, there's not enough of something, like Like during COVID when there was no toilet tissue inside the stores.
Right.
There was a
So the
drought
scripture
of toilet
says, and satisfy thy soul in drought. How would the Most High satisfy our soul in drought out? How? What is your soul? What is your soul? What is a soul? In this, according to the Bible, what is this soul? Come on, Akin. What is the soul?
Salaki is the portion that makes us who we are, that gives us our spirit, our personality.
Spirit. Okay, I'll take spirit. I'll take spirit. Yes, spirit is the word I would take for soul. So when we talk about following the Most High, what type of spirit should you have? Let's do this. What is spirit then? Let's do that. You said soul, then you say spirit, but what is spirit? Let's do that. What is spirit?
Like it's a vibe or like an energy.
All right, so give me the UPK official breakdown of knowing what a spirit is. So there's no gray area. If there's some Christian out there is thinking some spirit is boogly, flying around in the goddamn sky and jumping out of closets and scaring the shit out of you. Oh, that's spirit. Some Christian church, somebody walking around and shouting and spitting all over the goddamn place and jumping over pews say that they got the spirit. So what would the spirit be if you know for his UPK, Baba Shaw?
But like I don't know the official breakdown that I could take a shot at the other one.
Come on, let me see what you got. That's what we're in class for. Because check this out. The reason why I'm asking you, because it's not just you. I think about everything that we talk about in these classes. Think about this is for all our people. The places that we're in and the things you're learning, I was just like you. I walked through the doors, and every day I came prepared. I was green as a blade of grass. I came in with my pen and my paper and my Zondervan and my dictionary, and I sat down and shut my goddamn mouth because I knew I didn't know a damn thing. I knew all the good deeds that I thought I had done, they didn't mean anything. But now I know I have to follow the Lord continuously so he can feed my soul, even though I was in a drought. So we talk about the spirit. What is the spirit? You said vibe. Now how we break that thing down so everybody will understand the vibe of the Most High? What is that vibe?
So like in one word, I would say an emotion, how something makes you feel.
Okay, something that you feel. You ever heard of the term? Come on, Tabu One.
Would it be the law, statutes, and commandments, sir?
Would it be what?
Would it be the law, statutes, and commandments in the sense that, a spirit is a vibe. It's a physical manifestation of something that you can't see, but you see it manifested in something that takes place. For example, we always use the example of, they got school spirit. If someone has school spirit for Fayetteville State, they're going to be wearing them Fayetteville State colors. They're going to be, cheering and excited and doing everything that Fayetteville State is all about. So you
just cut yourself. You know what you said in the beginning, right? You say you can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So what you also said, so that means you should be able to see the spirit of the Lord on you. Right?
Kind of what I was saying, sir. It's like I might have minced my words a little bit. I
know you two are. Now break it down. So what is, like you said, team spirit. Break it down so we all can see it. So there's no misconception about what the spirit is, Balkashaw. You own it, but when you say team spirit, how do you show the team spirit, Balkashaw?
You so if I'm a Knick fan,
there you go.
Right now,
somehow I knew you was gonna say that. You could have said anything. You could have said, look, you could have said a Cardinals fan, Cowboys fan. Somehow I knew you were gonna say Knicks fan.
Right.
You could have said Jamaican soccer football team. You didn't say that.
I could have, sir.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna leave you alone, Top One.
So lock you out of one. Captain Nayathaq's calling me. So lock you out of one.
All right, and with that, we're gonna turn the class over.
I don't know if he's ready, sir.
Go ahead. He ready? Oh, you calling? All right, so go ahead. I guess we're gonna go ahead and get it in. So, Michael Ward, give me when that say team spirit, what does that mean?
It means that you show your support for what that team stands for. So you wear the jersey, you say the chants, you sing the songs, and you know.
What else? So when you say you represent you got the most high spirit, or your soul representing the most high. How are you showing that, Baba Kishar? What are you doing to show the spirit that you have?
Okay. Not so following the laws. So not eating pork, not smoking cigarettes, not killing my brother, not not doing anything that's unlawful
You
according
have
to
to.
the most.
This is one thing that we have to do. Now that we know this truth, you have to become a fanatic for this truth. Hey Alexa,
Come on.
define fanatic.
As a noun, fanatic is usually defined as a person with an extreme and uncritical enthusiasm or zeal, as in religion or politics. As an adjective, fanatic is usually defined as fanatical, motivated, or characterized by an extreme, uncritical enthusiasm or zeal, as in religion or politics.
Alexa, stop. That's what we have to become when we serve the Lord. You can't serve the Lord and be dry. You gotta have some enthusiasm about when you're doing the work of the Lord. You gotta have a zeal. You ever heard that word, Michael Ward?
Hey,
It's like, sir, Cap, you ready?
Most High in Christ. And with that, I'm gonna turn the class over to Captain of 13,000, Captain Nayathaq Ben Yummy. Y'all clap it up.
All right, Akim, how y'all doing?
Swap, sir.
Wow. How y'all doing? Y'all good?
Come on.
Top one, did
Go.
they come up with did they name the brother? Did they give the brother a name?
Come on, sir.
I think I saw it. Let me see if I have it right here. Hold on. Is his name Robert Harris Jr.?
Come on, sir.
Yeah. And did they say where he died from? Did he give me a autopsy as yet? No. Okay.
Sir.
And he a brother, right? I know that junior. More likely he's a brother. Did it show a picture of the brother of the person?
I'm looking for one right now, sir. I don't believe so. Let me see if I can find one.
Okay. All right. So, what are we willing to do? The question is, what are we willing to do so that Blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people don't continue to be unalive? You understand? In America or in this entire earth. What are we willing to do? First, give me Job 9 and 24. I mean, the first step is this. We're going to have to recognize something. Right? And I'll liken it to the sports because people understand sport. Right? What did the Knicks have to recognize or understand to win the championship? What they had to recognize? Anybody? Online?
Oh, Salagi, sir?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'll just, take a educated guess. I mean, they had to recognize that they were capable of winning it all.
Yes, but there's something you gotta recognize in sport. If you play sport, you gotta recognize something before you get on the field, before you get on that court.
Salakia, sir.
Mm-hmm.
That when it's two different teams that's going to be on the field, or two different teams. You know what I'm saying? That's
So
down.
what mindset you're coming on the field or the court with?
Oh, war, sir.
Yeah, that's my enemy.
Yeah, that's the enemy. Come.
For the next, I mean, for football, right? Or what you all call soccer, for the next 90 minutes, you're my enemy.
All right.
And I'm going to have to do what? Do everything within myself to what? To try and win. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I can't say I'm going to share this championship or I'm going to share this game, this spoil in this game. You know, with the other team. And I'm playing. I'm playing to win. I'm what you call what? Even in the amateur game, you still play what? To win. You understand? Like, first, black people have to recognize what team they're on. That's the first thing we got to recognize.
Come.
What team are you playing for? What team is your mayor playing for? Is the mayor on your team? You understand? Is it all the man? Are these politicians? You know what I mean? Who you voted for to represent you? Are they on your team? And what qualifies them to even be on your team? What qualifies them to be on your team? You gotta ask yourself this. Who have Job? Michael, you still with me, right? Reading wise. Go to Job 9 and 24.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24.
Mm-hmm.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The what?
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
You're going to have to understand this. The earth that we on right now is what?
Is given into the hand of the wicked.
So when you see things like this happening to our brothers and sisters, know that what? The earth is what? Given into the hands of the wicked.
Come.
You can't expect a wicked man to do something that is what? Right. He's wicked. You understand? You're gonna have to know what team you're playing on.
Mm-hmm.
You think the what's the guy named Giannis? I give him his name. The dude over the county jail. Hold on, let me pull up. Giannis, I give him a sheriff. What's his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about?
Come. I just seen it, sir. Salaki. You talking
Hold
about Sheriff Burkhead?
Yeah, Sheriff Burkhead. Who team he on? Who team he's on? Like, okay, now today you're gonna understand why white America do not want you looking into your history. They don't want you digging around. You snooping around your history. But once you start snooping around your history, you understand? You're gonna start to wake up and recognize, well, I was playing on the wrong team all along.
Come.
Some of us quick to recognize that what? The police, they're not on your team. And I hope you understand drug dealers are not on your team too.
That's right.
They're not on your team. The police working for white America and the drug dealer working for white America. And they want to know the worst of them all. Guess who's the worst of them all? Let me see if you're all with me tonight. Like, this person is worse than a drug dealer.
Salaki, sir.
Uh-huh. Come on.
No, go ahead, sir. Salaki.
The what? I was gonna say the Christian pastor, sir.
Yeah. The Christian church. Why? Because the Christian church does not what? They don't think they're doing anything wrong. Don't think. Like, it's clear as day, we could see that, I mean, drug dealers are the worst thing you could have in the community. Why? Because the drug dealers destroy your community while getting rich. Just like who?
Christian pastor.
Just like who? The Christian pastor. Just like who again?
The Christian pastor.
Mm-hmm. Your Christian pastor, there's another P with it too. Your politician.
Come.
Just like your mayor. You think your mayor working for you. All these programs they're having for you. You understand? When that has never worked for Black America, that has never worked for African Americans, that have never worked for Negroes in America or outside of America. It has never worked. I'm gonna show you what worked. I'll show you what worked. Right? Give me Ecclesiasticus 40 and 28. And Tabon, you have any you have an article on the brother that pass? You wanna pull it and read? You understand?
Come. So I got an article.
And this is not just for Durham. Durham, we are not the only city that have what? Black people in it. And we're not the only city that's reeling from the injustice and the oppression of the system. This is happening in every city in America. Every city where Black people are, we're being oppressed. The brother that just got 35 years, 35 years, you give a young brother. You understand? Like, people think it's Black people's fault. When I'm trying to get you to see, it's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Come.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. The white man is the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
He is the wicked on the face of the earth. And he is that person that have us in total what? Confusion. Total confusion. Where do you think Christianity come from? You ever asked yourself what religion was Moses? You ever asked yourself what religion was Christ's disciples? They were called Christians. Why?
Because they were mocking them for following Christ.
Not so much mocking them for following Christ, but that's what you call a person who follows Christ, a Christian, right? That's a true follower of Christ, a Christian. You understand? No.
Come.
No. Are you saying that was their religion? No. That's just what they call people who follow Christ. You understand? The white man went and created religion. These other nations had to create religion. You understand? So that they could hide who they really are. Go ask Wayne Gacy what religion he was. Wayne Gacy was a Christian. You all know who I'm talking about, right?
Come.
Right? The clown. The one that was what do you call him? Was a mass murderer. You understand? Oh, what about Donald Trump? What religion do you think he belonged to? He's a Christian. Celebrate Christmas birthdays just like Christians do. That's what I'm asking you tonight. What are you willing to give up? What are you willing to do to get justice for all our brothers? You understand? Cyrus Belton, what's the brother that's that they put in jail for 35 years? What's his name?
Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony, and this brother Robert Harris Jr. What are we willing to do to get justice for him? You have it there, Tabo One?
Come on, sir.
Go ahead and read it. Read some of it.
Come on, sir. Durham County detainee dies after being found unresponsive in cell. Durham, NC. A detainee at the Durham County Detention Center died Friday after being unresponsive in his cell, according to the sheriff's office. Sheriff Clarence F. Burkhead said the individual was discovered unresponsive earlier in the evening and was transported to a local hospital where he later died.
The individual. So the individual don't have a name? Give him a name.
Come on.
Robert Harris Jr. was found what?
So like, sir. Slakia. Unresponsive earlier in the evening and was transported to a local hospital where he later died. Monday.
He later died. So he found unresponsive in a cell, which means they're doing what with those people when they lock them up? They're being treated what?
Salaki, sir.
Come on.
I would say that they don't check on them. They treat them like animals.
You treat them like animals. Like you just take a stray dog off the street and put it in some kennel. You understand?
Sir.
Come on.
If I could, I have a little bit of information on why this is sparking outrage.
Come on.
With that specific detention center. If you just look up conditions at the Durham County Detention Center, it says they are marked by severe staffing shortages, aging infrastructure, and escalating safety concerns. With approximately 36% of correctional positions vacant, officers supervise up to 50 detainees at a time, frequently resulting in restricted inmate out-of-cell time, suspended recreation, and concerning health incidents.
Also, so they're making excuses. Where do you want all that money?
Right,
all the money, and I think and they had a proposal to build a bike in what do you call it? A bike trail on the street.
Bike lane, come on.
A bike lane. Check out how much does that bike lane cost? And that's why we say the earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Come.
Like these people have been treating us cruel, inhumane. And then they go get one of us and then put their faces up like if they what? Like if they're one of us? No, they're behaving just like who? What did Christ say? In John 8:44. He said, ye of your father what? The devil. You understand? These Uncle Toms that are up there in their seats, they behave just like the oppressor.
That's right.
Commander General Hanna have better officers than you.
That's
You understand? If we were running that prison, that brother would have been alive.
So, like you, sir.
Commander General have better officers than you. Come on.
Just quickly, pause, piggyback on what you're saying. It's one of those things, they're keeping it very hush hush. I know Officer Yanazar did extensive research. They've been, with the situation and they've redacted so many statements in different reports to try to, not really say what's going on. But the people are talking. And, there's so many rumors swirling around about the conditions in that prison, that jail. They're saying they have no AC in there. That the AC has not been working in that facility for some time. You got people having seizures because there's no AC. You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, and there was an animal shelter that I'm reading about that with about 50 dogs that were taken into foster care by volunteers, and they installed huge industrial fans for the dogs to keep the dogs comfortable and okay.
Yeah.
They haven't done that in Durham, in the Durham County Jail.
No, because to the white man, his dogs are better than you.
That's right.
You understand? His dog can't talk back and say you're the devil the Bible speaks of. You understand?
Con.
Dog can't go down to the police station and say, you know what, I'm filing a report on my master because he been doing me this, that, the other. Can't. You understand?
Con.
But black people, we for sure could make this white man hear us and understand. And I'm gonna give you a hint.
Do you understand?
Right? America and Iran was fighting a war. Right?
Con.
They signed an MOU, which is a what? A memorandum of understanding. And they say what? They cease all what? Hostilities. Meaning Iran is not going to fire on America. America is not going to fire on Iran. Why? What stopped it? What stopped it? What do the heathens know that we don't know? What do these heathens know that we don't know?
Salakia.
Come on.
That it'll affect their money too much.
My man. That's it. It's simple. The white man is a base creature. It ain't rocket science. You F with his money, and now you could bring him to the table, and now we could discuss the next move. What you want? Why you think China could be communist? You understand? And be in the news with America, going back and forth with America, and still have Chinese people across here owning restaurants, running Chinatown. Why? Because they know. They understand the white man. They understand him real good. We don't. We don't understand him. Why? Because of our leaders.
Con.
Our leaders want his money over their people. So your mayor won't take money from the oppressor to do what? What will the mayor do when he takes money from the oppressor? What would he have to do? What would the sheriff have to do? What will the police officer have to do when he get pays from the so-called oppressor?
It's like it, sir.
Come on.
I mean, he would have to, support his agendas.
Yes, simple. You will support whoever is giving you what?
Money.
Wherever your money coming from.
Mm-hmm.
So your mayor, he's not getting money from where? Give me some of the names of the hoods in Durham.
Just like so, you said
McDougal Terrace.
Cornwallis,
Bragtown. He's not getting money from them. He is giving money to them. He's not getting money from them.
Right. Come.
So what agenda would he have to put in place to stop what? The crime? No. What is more important to him is legislating for them to have a what? How much your bike in cost?
I'll look it up, sir.
Find out how much that bike lane costs.
I'm looking it up right now, sir.
Yeah, I know.
Right, sir.
Come on.
Bike lane costs can vary. Based on the complexity of the design, but ranging from 5,000 per mile for simply painted striping, up to 1 million per mile for permanent protected cycle tracks involving concrete work or new structural foundation.
Salakia, Tab one. Look up Raleigh or North Carolina. I forget which one. It's either Raleigh or Durham. One of them. It'll have the course.
The 2026 Durham Bike and Walk Lane. Slovakia. I see it. I'm looking for the cost.
But let's say this. They are more interested in a bike lane. For who?
Slovakia, if I could, sir.
Come on.
Okay, so I found the funding.
Uh-huh.
The design project is city and grant funded through the capital improvements plan and Bike Durham with a total budget of $560,000.
So you tell me that can go towards the trying to hire more people to take care of this prison or this jail, this detention center?
Sir, because I think if I could, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I believe where you're going with it is because the bike lane is going to attract some nice Caucasian young engineers, lawyers, and so on. Because that's like the race right now. Everyone's gentrifying to make their city look more appealing to these type of folks.
Yes.
So because they know that these people bring in money, they bring in Starbucks, Panera Bread, and so on. So that's who they're trying to appeal to. They don't care about niggas in the jail cell dying, slacking for my language, or people in the projects living in squalor. They don't care about that.
They don't. So what should we do? Should we go there and protest? No justice, no peace? How long we been doing that no justice, no peace march?
Good night.
All right? Now, that ain't work. We should go get guns. That'll work. I know we think short term. All right? We can't take short term. We go get guns. Where we getting the bullets from? Hold up. Where we getting the guns from?
The oppressor, sir.
No. I'm talking to black people who say, enough of this all this talking. Let's get guns. Okay. I'm asking you, where we getting the guns from?
Okay.
Lucky.
Go ahead.
We get them from the oppressor.
Okay. You are answering the question. I'm being sarcastic. And the reason why I'm being sarcastic is black people don't own no gun factory.
Right.
That's right.
You think it's by coincidence that we don't own a gun factory? You think it's by coincidence we don't own a big company making what? Rockets and ammo? You think it's by how many of you think it's by coincidence? It ain't by coincidence, it's by design.
Right.
It's by design. You understand? It's by design. Just like it's by design that the Crips and the Blood fight and kill each other. It's by design. What are we unaliving each other for? What are we unaliving? When you really boil it down, what are we unaliving each other for? For power? Well, the oppressor, he have all the power. We could fight for this block. You could kill my cousin for this block. And I could come and ride back and unalive your cousin. But guess who owned the corner still? With the white man.
That's right.
We don't own no corners. You fighting for, you know what it is? It's like fighting for a needle in a haystack. Who gonna win? Who gonna find it? By the time we find it, we might as well throw the towel in. Ain't nobody gonna be alive. And black people think it's by design. It's not by design, but it is by design. Why one is red, one is blue? Look at the colors of the flag of America. Sit down and ask yourself. While we fight and unalive each other, he is in the Middle East, trying to gobble up the world. And the Lord is trying to slow him down so black people can wake up and realize we better join the Negro team. You understand? We better join our team. Give me Ecclesiasticus 40 and 28.
Okay.
The Bible is the only book black people should be reading from. When I say only should be reading from, meaning that's your constitution. You trying to be American. You think I'm going to come here and give you some political solution to the matter. There's no political solution to the matter. There's none. If you're trying to fight it politically, then we have not learned anything from the past 50 or 100 years. There's no politics that is going to get black people out of the situation we are in.
That's right.
You want Robert Harris? Yeah, I mean, my condolences go out to his family members. You want him to be the last? You don't want him to be forgotten like Cyrus, like Carmelo Anthony? You want them not to be forgotten? Then you're going to have to be willing to do something.
That's right.
You're going to have to be willing to do something. You understand? Your Christian pastors are not coming out and giving us the solution. And the solution is right in the Bible. It's been in the Bible. Read this.
Okay. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 40 and verse 28. My son, lead not a beggar's life.
Hold on. He's saying what?
Lead not a beggar's life.
No, he's saying my what?
My son.
My son. This is a father talking to his what? To his son. To his youth. To the youths out here. Do what?
Lead not a beggar's life.
Don't lead a beggar's life. Now ask yourself this question. Which
29 and 44.
other nation, which other nationality, meaning Chinese, the East Indian, the Asians, the Arabs, which other nation has ever begged the white man for civil rights? No other nation. But yet still they all prospering from it. From our forefathers getting dogs sicked on them, water hose turned on them, getting their head split with them baton. But every other nation was able to do what? To profit from it. The civil rights movement was the worst thing that black people could have ever did in this place.
That's right.
And I'm not saying it alone. The man who had us go down that road to civil rights who was Martin Luther King Jr., said before he was unalive by a white man, he said that I have led my people into a burning house. You understand? Martin Luther King said that. Why would he have said it? Why? Because he saw that what? Being kind to white people. You understand? Catering to white people did not help us. It made things worse for black people. Made it worse for us as a nation. You understand? America has been dehumanizing black people over 100 years. Hundreds of years. They claim to let us out of slavery, but we don't see. By the end of tonight, you would see what's the problem and the solution.
Come.
Read on.
Come. For better it is to die than to beg.
For better it is to what?
Die than to beg.
He's saying what? It's better for you to die than to what? Beg. Like we should not have march, no justice, no peace. I'm gonna tell you what you should have done. And I'm gonna show you it in history. Your recent history. Most of us grew up and born in Durham and don't know the history of Durham because the schools neglect to teach you about your history in Durham. And Durham is just a small community of black people compared to the larger black people. You understand?
Come on.
And right in the city, whatever is going on in the city, I guarantee you, if you go to Chicago, you'll see the same thing.
Come.
I guarantee you, if you go to New York, you're going to see the same thing. You're going to hear stories. Read on.
Come. Verse 29. The life of him that dependeth on another man's table is not to be counted for a life.
You want to know why the oppressor look at us the way he looks at us? Because we're begging him for civil rights.
That's right.
We're begging him to see that we are human beings. When fuck him.
That's
You
right.
understand?
Damn.
To hell with him. You understand? Shouldn't have to beg him for him to see we humans. And then when you're at camp, you hear people saying what? He bleed just like us. I know. But I don't read about his people laying out dead in some jail cell because of neglect. I don't read about his people going to prison for self-defense. I don't read about that. I don't read about his people getting run down and being shot like a dog in the streets of America. And then everybody blaming him for getting shot. You understand? Read on. Come on.
So like I said, just real quick, I seen a comment someone made. What you just said is brought that to mind. Like and I think it was a brother who said this concerning the brother that died in the prison.
Mm-hmm.
He says something to the effect of, "Yeah, see, this is why you don't go to jail. If you just stay out of jail, you don't got to worry about, horrible conditions and no AC." And it's like, of course, we know, our brothers, we don't commit crimes, and we go by the law, statutes, and commandments, and we follow the laws of the land. But there's a complete disregard of our humanity.
Yeah.
At every turn, it's like we're not even worth, just the decency of. We don't even know what this brother's crime was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. I think I might have read it might have been something about robbery, maybe. I don't think it was murder or anything, but it's like there's a lack of humanity when it comes to how people view us. Like,
But yeah, you innocent until proven guilty, and he was waiting for his time to go get his day in court.
come.
You understand? And that same person that asked or made that statement, I would ask him, what about Philando Castillo?
Come.
What did he do wrong?
Come, sir.
And then you'll hear, well, that's something that, no, it's the same thing. The brother in jail, he died in a place where you said he's not supposed to be, you're not supposed to go to. And then the brother who was in the car with his woman, a minor traffic stop, going to get what the officer asked for, was shot.
So I believe it. Philando Castillo.
Yeah.
Salaki, sir.
Uh-huh.
We can talk about Trayvon Martin, Tamir Rice. You can say Emmett Till.
Yeah. Emmett Till, the woman that caused him to die before she died, she confessed it. Like black men or black women who make statements like that, their eyes are not open and they don't understand that this earth is run by wicked people.
That's right.
Like we still giving the white man the benefit of the doubt after 400 years.
Salaki,
And
sir.
that's 1 minute. That's where you have to blame the pastors and the leaders. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, when you're making statements like that, it's just another excuse for you to love the oppressor.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. That's like us when we was in Egypt and Moses went up the mountain and was speaking with the Lord up there. And the people were thinking about what? Going back to Pharaoh. Going back to Egypt. You understand? Tabawan, or Zion, look this up for me.
Come on, okay.
Look up what did George Washington and his men have to sacrifice to get America. Look up that for me. Like, what are we willing to sacrifice? Marco, read on.
Okay. For he polluteth himself with other man's meat.
He what?
Polluteth himself with other man's meat.
Because now you're going to take this man what? Meat. And now you're going to have to do what? What you're going to have to do? You're going to have to cater to that man. Your politicians who are being funded by certain organizations, right? Remember, what's the big uproar in America? Political system. Them being funded by what? Or by who? What organization? The Republicans and the Democrats. Who are they being funded by?
Billionaires?
Yeah, but there's an organization that said they came out that was funding and was paying millions of dollars.
To,
come on.
APAC. Economic Council.
Right? That's why you were seeing many of them coming out in defense of who?
Israel.
Yeah, they were defending Israel. They were saying that they have the right to what? Defend themselves, even though they're committing a what?
Genocide, sir.
Yeah. Even though they were committing a genocide, they have the right to defend themselves. That's what the politicians were coming out and saying. Why? Because they were being funded, you understand, by AIPAC. You understand? And AIPAC is in bed with who? Israel. You understand? Like when black people wake up to the game that they're playing, like it's going to be a revelation. That's why you should come into the UPK. Come into the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge so that you can wake up and recognize who your enemy is. Recognize the game your enemy playing on you. And recognize that the man down the block, you understand, that have a red handkerchief or a red bandana around his neck, he's your brother before that bandana. You understand? A brother with that blue bandana, he is your brother before any color. Understand that. And the oppressor, he understands it when it comes to what? To money. You think all of them Democrats, you think they're together with the Republicans? One is what? Liberal. The other is what? Conservative. But what they're together on, what they have a proper understanding about.
Salaki, sir.
Come on.
Making sure that they are above us.
Yeah. Hating us. Being racist against us. Where's the white Democrat coming out and saying what? You all are treating these young black men unfair. Carmelo Anthony should have never been sent to prison. Should have never been sent to prison. Where's your Democrats? Where's your white Democrats? They know how these white men behave. You know how the white kids behave. They know. Right. I have a good question. What can gang members do starting today? Well, stay a little longer. I'm going to tell you what you're going to have to do. This class is for you, brothers and sisters out there. This class is for you. Right? Read on, Magawa. And Zion, your phone what I asked for?
Come on, Khan. Bunk y'all on it, sir.
Let me know when you find it, right? Come on.
We ready, sir. We're ready.
Ready? Come on.
Salaki, sir, you asked the question, what did George Washington and his men have to give up for America?
That's a
Google,
sacrifice. Go ahead.
It says, George Washington and his men gave up their personal comforts, financial livelihoods, health, and absolute power to secure American independence. They endured years of starvation, disease, and mutinous conditions while Washington himself refused absolute military dictatorship and voluntarily surrendered supreme power twice to ensure a democratic republic.
You understand that? Like, they had to sacrifice something. What are we going to sacrifice? So that our brothers don't lay dying in some prison. So that our brothers don't get run down by some Asian and be all alive like some dog in the street. What are we willing to do? What are we willing to do? You understand? What are we willing to do today? The question, Iraq. What are we willing to do today? Right? Any more, Margot?
Okay. But a wise man, well nurtured, will beware thereof.
A wise man will be what? Well nurtured. Meaning you're gonna have to be what? Nurtured meaning what? Meaning what? Look up nurtured. A wise man well nurtured. Read it one more time. A wise man well nurtured what?
Come, but a wise man well nurtured will beware thereof.
Will beware. Beware of what?
He will beware of taking from another man's table to end up having to do what that man wants him to do, to be subject to him.
Yes. He'll beware of who he begs. You understand? Because in our law, we provide for what? Poor people. You understand? So a poor man don't have to go sell his soul to some other nation just to what? Eat. You understand? What we're gonna have to do today, Akim? What did some of you all did? Because people see us and think what? We just what? We just roll off we bed and fall into the Israelite school with some practical knowledge. No, most of us was drug dealers. You understand? Drug addicts. But we had to do something. What did we have to do? Some of us was in gangs before. What did we have to do? I'm asking a question.
Salaki, sir.
Come on.
We had to give it all up, sir.
We had to walk away from it. We had to do what? Yes, we had to change. We had to become somebody brand new. We had to forgive what that brother did us in the world. We had to forgive him. You understand? You're having a hard time forgiving him? You bring it to the Israelite School and University of Practical Knowledge. Bring your problems here. Bring your issues in here. There's one thing that distinct us from all these other Christian groups is what? In here, your problems get solved. I don't care what it is. In here, you have an ought with a brother. Oh, that get sought after. That get dealt with. And nobody has to what? Nobody what?
Salaya, sir.
Uh-huh.
Nobody have to be unalive.
Yeah, nobody dies. Nobody dies in here. We live in here. We like guns and we love women. And we love club. We love partying. Like people be getting twisted and thinking, oh, these are some Christians. No, we read the Bible, but we ain't Christians.
That's right.
We ain't the Christian you talking about. We ain't part of Eddie Long, Creflo, or TD Jakes. We not them. We have to give something up to come in here. All right. Top one, I also send you something your WhatsApp too. Some things that Yanaza put together. Tawada Yanaza. All right. And you can go through it and read some of the, some of the important things that we need. Because brother, telling you, let me see. Hold on. Marco will go to Romans 12 and 2.
Okay.
Right, you want to know what you have to do? I'm gonna tell you what you have to do today. Starting today. Like, come on.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 12, and verse 2.
Mhm.
And be not conformed to this world.
Be what?
Be not conformed to this world.
If you're in a gang, you are conformed to this world. You're conformed to this world. America, military, just a big gang. How you know? What they did to Venezuela, what they did to Libya. But they are on a large scale, made it look like a what? Like they were going there for what? Because they have the media behind them. They can lie. They can make up stuff. But you, being on the corner, you don't have the media behind you. So they'll label you as a what? A gang. Just so that they could do what? They will label you a gang just to do what to you?
To lock you.
Come on.
So that they can lock you up?
Yeah, put you in jail when they commit a crime. And now, what's that? What they try to hold Young Thug with?
So like your Rico?
Rico. How we could get away from all this Rico? How we could get away from all this gang activity? What we have to do today? Read. We have to do what? Read.
But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
No, read it from the top.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 12, and verse 2. And be not conformed to this world.
We can't conform to this world. We cannot. We cannot. You can't tell me you're a big entrepreneur and you're a drug dealer. Right. You're destroying the community. You understand? You're doing it. You're destroying the community. You understand?
Okay.
And that's one thing we don't think about. We don't think about one day when your oppressor, because the day is coming when your oppressor will no longer be able to have his foot on our neck, and we'll be able to govern ourselves. You think you'll still be selling drugs to your people?
Wow.
Oh, okay. Most of us know that drug dealing is the worst thing that happened to the community. Worse. How can you be a drug dealer and you want justice for Robert Harris? How can you be a drug addict and want justice for Harris? How can you be part of the LGBT community and want justice for Harris? How that's going to go? You recognize we have been depending on the white man to give us justice, and that has not worked. So maybe we have to talk to a higher power to give us justice. Well, that higher power does not want us to conform to this world. He don't want us being homosexuals or lesbian. He don't want us eating pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. And he definitely don't want us being murderers. You understand?
So like,
and let me not forget, come on.
It's like I don't want you guys, sir. It's like.
And let me not forget, you can't be a Christian.
That's right.
Because we all could see drug dealing bad. We all could see being a drug addict is bad. We all could see being a homosexual is bad, according to the Bible. But we can't see being a Christian is bad. We can't see that. That's the problem.
That's right.
It's one of the major problems in the Black community. Without the Christian church, we would have known who the enemy was.
That's right.
Come on, Tabo One.
So what you just bringing out is just so heavy, and it's so pertinent. And basically what you're saying, it reveals like a cognitive dissonance in our people, in the sense of we think that things can coexist because we're like used to them. So like in the hood, because you're used to a church being on every corner and drug dealers being on every corner and prostitutes being on every, like you're used to that those things as being a part of that life, you think that they coincide, that they go together. And so you think they can coexist. I can love my hood. If I'm from Bull City, I love Durham. But I also love that drug dealer. I also, I respect that drug dealer or that sister that, you know what I'm saying, is selling her body or something. You can do both. But in reality, as we learn in ISUPK, we can't mince words. Like all that stuff is fake. I cannot love Durham and love drug dealers. I can't. I have to hate drugs. I have to hate crack cocaine. I have to hate the sale of drugs if I love my people. No different than, if somebody was to unfortunately essay my niece or something. I can't say I love my niece and then you see me in a picture dapping up the brother that essayed her, like smiling.
Right.
That don't go together. I have to be against that if I claim to love this thing. So until we can say we hate the drugs, we hate the prostitution, we hate the murder, we hate that lifestyle of gang culture that teaches us to hate each other. Until we can say we hate those things, then we can't say that we love each other, because we don't. Salaki, we're just lying to ourselves. Salaki.
That's the change. Starting today.
Come on.
You're going to have to hate the things that continue to destroy black people.
That's right.
So that black people can live. You understand? You're going to have to hate it, Talk. We love black people so much that we're not going to celebrate July 4th.
That's right.
We're not. We love black people so much that we're not celebrating Christmas. We're not even celebrating with birthdays.
That's right.
We don't do it. We're going to have to change. The only way you're going to put a drug dealer out of business is by having what? Because drug dealers been going to jail. How many of you watch Scarface? What happened to Scarface? Tony Montana. What happened to him?
He got murdered.
Yeah.
Salaki, sir.
But somehow we think, what? I'm better than him. I ain't gonna make that mistake.
Oh God.
That's why we say the white man is the devil, the Bible speaks of. Because you've been deceived into thinking you ain't gonna be making a mistake.
Right.
You're gonna make a mistake because it's evil and wicked, and the Lord will not stand with you on that. You want brothers to live in this place, you are going to have to do what the Lord say to do. You want a strip club to close down, you want sisters to not be strippers, then you can't go to a strip club. I hate a strip club. I will not go inside a strip club.
That's right.
Ever again. Ever. Because I love my sisters.
That's right.
And I know that's a brother-daughter that's on the stage.
Right.
And she's on that stage like that because somebody violated her as a child. No woman in the right mind is going to expose themselves like that. When I say in the right mind, meaning no woman that has not been violated will be on that stage like that. And then you going down there and sitting down and watching that. You are the problem. And you're faking about loving Robert Harris. And then he'll go Saturday. Saturday will be with a placard saying no justice, no peace. And then by Saturday evening, you have a blunt in your mouth. You're sucking on a blunt. Yeah, you're getting ready to buy fireworks for July 4th. You understand? You're getting ready with the boys and them to go to the strip club. We're going to have to stop that.
That's right.
These men in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, we stopped all of that. You understand? We didn't give up the guns and we didn't give up the women. You understand? We kept our guns and we kept our women.
That's right.
So don't tell me you can't come in here and live and be a man and enjoy life. You ain't enjoying life until you come into the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
That's right.
I'd have to sleep on my bed wondering whether somebody going to kick in my door to try and unalive me because I done sells the wrong product to the wrong person. Or I done sleep with some other brother or woman. I don't worry about them things. I live, go to the club, drink, have a good time. You understand? Go to the range, pop a few shots. You understand? Stay ready. So don't tell me you can't come in here and live and survive. You're going to come in here and you're going to see what it takes to love Black people. You're going to see what it takes. You're going to meet brothers and sisters who are going to look at you and say, what? You don't love us? Without even understanding what they say. Well, I hope tonight they understand this, if you're watching this. The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, under Commander Jerry Hanna, we love Black people more than you love Black people.
That's right.
Because we were willing to give up things for Black people. How many of you Black women out there came into the sisters, came into the truth and heard you had to give up birthdays? And it was like, what? Birthdays? And you gave it up. Because you love Black people. You brothers came in here and learned you can't sell drugs. You can't smoke drugs. You can't do crack. You can't do cocaine. And how many of you give it up? Give it up. You brothers came in here from gangs and learned you can't go and plot on unaliving your brother or your sister. And then do it. And became somebody brand new. Numerous of us. Commander Jehan is building an army for Black men to come in to defend Black men. And when I say Black men, I'm talking to the Hispanics and the First Nation people also. Right? Give me 2 Corinthians 5:17.
Okay. It's like the other one you said, 2 Corinthians 5:7.
5:17.
Khan.
Right?
This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature.
He is a what?
A new creature.
You got to become somebody brand new. You have to. There's no getting around it. You're going to have to come in here and become somebody brand new. Or else your conscience, because you have a conscience, Black man, it will always affect you in here. So that's why you're going to have to come in here and become somebody brand new. You're going to have to be like that man who never sold drugs before. You're going to have to be like that man who never unalived somebody before. You're going to have to be like that woman who never got on a pole before. You're going to have to be like that. You're going to have to be like a man that was never in a gang. Colors don't make no difference to you. You wear blue, red, you wear any color you want because you became somebody brand new. You understand? And now you go out and teach young men to be like what? Christ, a new creature. Read on.
Khan. Old things are passed away.
Mhm.
Behold, all things are become new.
All things passed away. Whatever you did in the past, forget about it. Come in here and become somebody brand new. Become Magawar, Tabawan, Yad One, Akashka, Ithan, Zion. Become somebody brand new.
That's right. Come.
Become it. Because not just your life depend on it. Your brother and your sister lives depend on it. You know what it is? If Carmelo Anthony parents had come looking for us, or Cyrus, or what's his name? The brother who's George Zimmerman unalive. Trayvon Martin. And knew about us and came looking for us, well, it should have been a different day, Ark. It would have been different. And let me show you something too. How many of you remember about Black Wall Street in Durham? We're brothers and sisters from Durham. You remember Black Durham? That Black Wall Street in Durham? Tell me what happened to Black Wall Street in Durham?
So like
you did a lecture a while back.
in a nutshell, it was just it's like it's systematically destroyed by way of policies that designated the area as urban blight, thus giving the government license to destroy civic buildings and things of that nature. And then, of course, a freeway was built right through it that divided the community, and just essentially, watered down or just disintegrated it. So
Yeah.
they did a bunch of things between the 50s and the early 70s to just decimate it. Salaki.
So before that happened, what was Black Wall Street to us?
If I could,
Salaki.
sir. Yeah, man.
Come on.
It was heaven.
It was now to heaven. Now to heaven. Which means what works? What is Black Wall Street all over America? What did that show us? What works?
Salaki, sir.
Come on.
Segregation.
My man. Segregation works. It works, Zach. Segregation, separation. It worked for Black people.
That's right.
If the community that Cyrus was in was segregated, that Asian would have never been there to honor life our brother. And what kills me is Black people will come and say, well, we unalive each other and we don't cry out. So does that give a right for these other heathens to come in and unalive our people? Because we unalive each other? So when you having a family dispute, that means somebody else from the outside could come in and unalive your family member? And you feel fine with that? No. That does not give the oppressor, the white man, the right to come and unalive our people. That doesn't give the right to these Asians to come and unalive our young men. You understand? We have problems. that if the oppressor left us alone, we will fix overnight. You want to know how to fix it? The first step is to come into the Israelite school and with some practical knowledge.
That's right.
Come to class. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Come to class. I know you're wielding this 9 and you have all the power in the world. Feel like you have all the power in the world. Brother, ain't no power could attest to us on that mic calling the white man the devil.
That's right.
We're more powerful than that 9mm you're carrying.
That's right.
We're more powerful than that 45. That AR-15 you're carrying. Calling the white man the devil the Bible speaks of is more powerful than that. Separating from the white man, segregating from the white man is more powerful than that AR. Pointing at your brother. It's more powerful. I ain't telling you to put your guns down or to give your guns up. Keep your guns. Make sure you're legit. Keep your guns. You understand? If you have to defend your life, defend your life. I'm gonna tell you like to be like no damn Christians and saying, give your guns up. I'm a fool to tell you give your guns up. And whoever tell you give your gun up, he trying to get you killed.
Right.
He trying to get your family harm. Keep your guns, make sure it's legal.
Come.
You understand?
So
Make sure. Come on.
Oh, there was another question in the chat, sir.
Come on.
Come. Oh, I'm sorry. Rock posed this question. What's the difference between the ISUPK and other black organizations such as the Black Panthers or the Nation of Islam?
Good question. What's the difference between the ISUPK and these other black organizations? I'll tell you one difference. What's one difference?
So like
How
it,
you
sir,
know you hear ISUPK speaking? Come on.
I would say we really love our people.
You gotta give me a little more.
So like,
Give me a little more. Come on.
so like we have the laws and we follow the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Lord.
Yeah, but they could say what? I follow the laws too.
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
We actually have brotherhood in the nation of Israel. Them analyze each other. You know what I mean? Them kill Malcolm X. You know what I mean?
Okay. You gotta give me a little more. What separates us from them?
Salaki other one.
Come on.
That they follow a white man and we have a black man as our leader. Yeah.
You're getting to it. You're getting there.
So like
Right
sir,
there. Come on.
we all agree. We love each other.
Okay, what you are saying is right. I can't, you know what I mean? I can't say no, but you gotta give me a little more because I understand what you're saying. You want the people who not in here to understand.
So like it, sir,
Come on.
we're not Christians.
That is, of course, correct. We're not Christians. Like, for example, right? I'm gonna give you an example. That Cesar Borgia picture, right? What do we do with it at camp?
Salaki, we step on it.
We step on it and we what? We throw it down to the ground. Now, go in the organization and throw that Cesar Borgia on the ground and tell them step on it. What do you think will happen?
They won't do it.
I never seen the Nation of Islam slam no picture of Jesus on the ground. So-called Jesus on the ground, Cesar Borgia. I think they might say they don't want to disrespect the Christians. Ain't no problem. Well, we're gonna do it. One of the other things that separates us that you can clearly see is what we call the white man, the what?
Devil.
The devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Go ask them, these organizations, when they stand up to give the long speech, written speech. First off, I would like to say the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. They're not going to do that, Tom. The way we speak, you understand? The way we deal with brothers. And one of the main difference is who could be in our organization? Who are allowed in here? Who's allowed in our organization?
It's like you say, Israelites only, part of the 12 tribes. Blacks, Latinos,
Yeah.
Native Indians.
Blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people. They're allowed in here. They are brothers. You can't stop them from coming in here. But in these other black organizations, who could come in? Who could come into the organization?
Everybody.
Black, yeah. Anybody.
All right. We want. Yeah. You understand? Like, what separates us from them, Mark, is you have to be Black, Hispanic, or First Nation people to be even sitting down in class. If you're a white man trying to come through them doors, I'm sending you where? To the Christian church. Go there. They love you. They will accept you. Go there. You want to help? Then you could make a what? A donation. Go empty your bank account out. But you cannot sit next to my brother.
That's right.
I don't want you speaking on my behalf. I don't want a white man coming up and saying, well, on behalf of the Israelites, no, we're not having that arc. We're not having that. There's a total difference. You understand? And we follow what? What do we follow? What do we follow?
So like you said, the Bible.
We follow the Bible.
Okay.
So guess what? We don't eat pork because according to the Bible, you cannot eat pork, crab, shrimp, and what? Lobster. Now, in these other black organizations, I ain't too sure they're following that. According to our Bible, a man can have how many wives?
Salakia.
Uh-huh.
As many as will not deter him from doing the work of the Most High.
So in other words, as many as he wants. If he wants 3 pairs of shoes, he could have it. If he wants 3 women, he could what? He can have it.
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
So just let you know, we got another question in the room, so just let you know.
Mm-hmm. Right? We could. Like there's so many things that differ us, and so many things you all said also too. We are just different from these or other organizations now. We don't accept white people. That's one of them. We don't accept any other nation. We do not. You understand? As far as we know, they all been what? Profiting off of our captivity, off of our oppression. We don't want them around us. You understand? And soon they will not be in our community.
That's right.
They will not. Because more and more brothers come in. Guess what? The less and less we're going to start what? Buying Chinese food. You understand? We're going to start looking for sisters to do their nails. Right? Right, Kowal? You mean? Sisters want a nail done?
That's right.
Call a sister to get that nail done. Drive, 20 miles to the nearest, black store to get your nails done. If you need it done so bad. You understand? Like, we are going to go there because segregation works. You understand? You segregate, now your money is what? What's in the community? I'm gonna read, if I get a chance to read some of it, I'm gonna read some of it for you all. Somebody else gonna say something? No, take Taba one.
No, she declined, sir. She had a question before you brought up multiple wives, sir.
Oh, come on.
Nah, she gone now once you said that, sir.
Oh man. See what I'm saying? We gonna have to just, you know what I mean? There gotta be a change. It's gonna have to be. Like, what are we willing to do? Remember, who read what George Washington did? Who read it? I think Bankel, you read it, right? Bankel there?
Come, sir.
Bankel, find out one more time. Tell me what Georgie had to do.
I don't know what concern. It says George Washington and his men gave up their personal comforts.
Hold on. You can't give up your comfort as a woman or as a man. George Washington did it. We can't give up comfort. We have to be comfortable in this oppression. You see the mindset we in? We comfortable in this oppression. George Washington was not. Read.
George Washington and his men gave up their personal comforts, financial livelihoods, health, and absolute power to secure American independence.
Brother, what are you willing to give up? Sister, what you willing to give up? What you willing to give up? I have to give up my family. What you willing to give up? I have to give up some friends. What you willing to give up? Well, let me throw the weed in there too. I have to give up weed.
We have a brother, Salaki, sir. We have a brother from the community of Durham. What was your name? What was your last name? Yeah, Christopher Mangum. I think he's related to the Mangums of Mangum Street. They not. Give him the mic real quick. So I got one. I'm only bringing this up because he's from this community. He's a well-known artist, craft man out here, but he's also seen the dark side of Durham.
That I have.
He knows the brunt of what's going on out here with the drug addiction, the crime, the murders, and the things of that. Right outside this school, right outside of South Roxborough Street, Cornwallis. He's pretty much a monument in the city since I've been here. You know what I'm saying? So he knows a lot. I just wanted to give him an opportunity to speak.
Yeah, come on.
What he knows, what he's seen growing up in the city, and the demise and the things that he's seen. I would like for you to bring that up, if you would, Mr. Mango.
Too much death and destruction out of the 59 years I've been on this planet. And it's got to stop. Two young men.
Speaking to the mic so everybody across this planet can hear you.
Two young men are gone to their death. And the first shot was fired in front of the police for what they told me outside just a couple days ago. The crime scene across the street. It's not safe for our kids, and it's got to change.
That's right. You're right, brother. You're in the right place.
Now,
That's-
wait.
that's
He
what
also
come
had
on.
something to say about this school. What did you say about this school in that interview we had? Get that mic. Say it in the mic. Say it in the mic.
It is the most positive thing I've ever seen on this property in my lifetime.
That's
Tawada,
this
brother.
school.
This school. right here.
ISUPK.
Tawada, brother. Come on, Jane. Those words will mean a whole lot to come out of Jane and this man. You understand? Tawada for them kind words. And we here, we going, yeah, I am about Tawada to you. And what's it, brother? Mr. What, Christopher?
Christopher Mangum.
Christopher Mangum. Tawada. You understand? We're going to raise Durham up. You understand? We're going to raise North Carolina up. We're going to show men what it takes to change. We're going to show them the sacrifice they're going to have to make to love each other. You understand? We're going to have to show them it and show them it well. Now, before we go, right? Now, remember what Tab 1 had said, right? Tab 1 had made mention of what? Segregation, right? Let me see if I could put this up on the screen. Tab 1, you can read that? Hold on.
Come on, sir.
All right. So now, let me just show you a little bit. This here is a little bit, some pictures on Black Wall Street, what Durham used to look like back in the days. All right. Some pictures. Now read some of this here.
Come on. After slavery and during Jim Crow segregation, Black people in Durham were largely shut out of white-owned banks, insurance companies, and many business opportunities.
So when we were shut out, what does that mean? What that meant we had to do? That meant we would have to do what?
So, like, sir,
come on,
we create our own.
Yeah, create our own. Read on.
Come on. In response, Black entrepreneurs built their own economic system.
That's it. You want to know why the oppressor does not want to leave us alone? You want to know why the oppressor is pushing drugs and crime into your community the way it's being done? Systematically. Because it stops this from happening.
Come on.
It stops it from happening. Because he knows if he leave us alone, he push us away, from him. We are going to create Black businesses. We're going to create Black entrepreneurs. You understand? We're going to do it. Let me see. Right? Read this right here.
Come on. This district became known as Black Wall Street because Black wealth, business ownership, and entrepreneurship were concentrated there at an unusually high level.
It's an unusually high level. Now read this.
Okay. Why it mattered. Black Wall Street in Durham showed that despite segregation, Black families could build.
Why are they saying despite segregation? Why are they saying it like that?
Well, it's like I said, the idea that even was discussed among, oppressors, politicians, before emancipation was like, what are we going to do with them? Like, what are they going to do? Like, they're just going to be around doing what? Like, there was this idea that we were like infants.
Yes.
That without them being our masters, we would just fall into nothingness.
Decay.
Come on.
All right.
Come on.
But it's saying despite segregation to make it look like segregation was what?
A bad thing. So like
yeah, like segregation is a bad thing. That's what they're trying to make it look like. Segregation is bad. Segregation is not bad, Black man. Hispanics and First Nation people. We are not telling you to go out there and unalive, no oppressor or nothing.
Come on.
Segregation just means what? We love each other.
That's right.
You have your store, I'm gonna buy from you. You're a black mechanic. I'm bringing my car to you. You understand? You have a black bank. I'm bringing my money to you. You understand? You have your black insurance. I'm bringing my money to you. Now read on.
Come. Black Wall Street in Durham showed that despite segregation, black families could build wealth.
Mm-hmm.
Black businesses could finance each other.
Mm-hmm.
Money circulated inside the community.
Mm-hmm.
Black institutions, schools, churches, hospitals, banks could become self-sustaining.
All right. No.
Salakia,
Skip down. Come on.
I forgot to let you know we also had another native or local of Durham. Her name is Sister Judy, and she experienced some of these things we're talking about. She saw Durham when it was in its heyday. You know what I'm saying? When we had a lot of black businesses and things like that. I will, if you don't mind, so with your grace, I would like to give her an opportunity to speak on what Durham was, in contrast to what Durham is today.
Yes.
And what she thinks is the cause. What were some of the vices and negative things she saw flood this community? Sister Judy's about to speak.
Go ahead. Go ahead, sis.
Well, I'm 56, so I've seen a lot of development in this area. We didn't have concrete, no streets, no street lights, nothing. You know, we used to get our fruit and everything. It's very fruitful around here. Right. You know, my dad had a farm. And so, but they wasn't able to take our land down here. It was this that they started from Hayti until here. Cornwallis is still the only project you notice they're not trying to knock down. Right. They're just trying to squish them all in there. That's why all shooting. You understand? It's a bunch of mess because nobody goes to the council meeting. Nobody speaks up about it. But they taking all these places that they shut down, these projects, and confining them all in there. And then keep saying they're building other buildings, you know, affordable housing, sending out notes that they're going to able to move them in, and nobody's nowhere. You understand me? And they're sending them here. If you go to each and left from Hoover Road around, we have the most people in the project. You know, the most weirdly the most developed and simple project it is. You know, we still have events out there, you know, reunions and everything. We try to get together, but when you're bringing where we were grounded with, it's gone. We're older now. We are messing with the grandkids that we didn't get to know from the elders from project, you know.
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Hood didn't have any kids, so he still is who we got to communicate with, you know.
Right.
And he's a blessing. He taught us a lot out here. I'm blessed here, you know. Yeah. I wish y'all would go down and march through it. You know, we got to get hard with them. But like I say, Todd, my dad built a lot with it. He had a company. It was taken away just to satisfy the economy down here. You know, but you know, we were still strong because of the fact you notice they didn't make it raggedy for us down here. Durham is nice. You understand me? It was just allowed. I'm sorry, it allowed a lot of mess to satisfy them to go on.
And sis, who took that company away from your dad, your granddad?
Actually, it was Mayo. It was a man named Mayo. My dad's last name is Burton. They have a lot of, you know.
Oh man, was it what was it a so-called white man that took it?
Actually, it was, you know, and so my dad was from Rougemont. And he had educated himself, you know. So
that's it.
But he accomplished it and made his own business, but he built a lot here, you know, in Durham. So I know a lot, you know. I knew about the highways that was coming in before my dad passed.
Right.
Dad did a lot for this community, period.
And Tawada for bringing that out too. So now, you know what I mean, get us a sign. You know what I mean, for being brave and bringing that out for sure. You understand? Like we need, you know, brothers and sisters to come in and hear this. Like we not like a Christian church. We're just going to tell people to sing and dance. We're not that. We're going to tell people the problem who is the problem and give them the solution to the problem. You understand? So now let's read a little bit more of this. What happened to it? And you'll see how it tied back into some of the things the sister was saying.
Come on. What happened to it? Unlike the more famous Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Greenwood, Durham was not destroyed by a massacre. Instead, it declined over time because of economic and government changes, especially one, urban renewal.
You hear what it's saying? It's the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
He is wording it as if he didn't strong arm people. He didn't put people in situations where they had to do what? Where they had to sell. Like, could Black people resist that highway coming through their business? Could we resist that highway coming through our business? Could we have resisted urban renewal? No. We could have resisted, but it would have been a lot of dead of us. Oh, a lot of us would have been thrown in where? In prison. Read on.
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
And when you talk about urban renewal, it often comes time, our leaders sell us out when they come to that. They push to us like it's a remedy for whatever issues that we have in our community, and they sell us out to the politicians, to the, because they don't understand the game that's being played on our people. So like,
yes, because now you're gonna have brothers and sisters who would say right now they're raising their property tax
right
almost every year, and by the time they get to a certain age, they don't have a home to pass down to their young ones.
Right.
The oppressor is going to take that property from them. You understand? Like, they know what they've been doing to our youths, but I can't make excuses in a way where we can't, because of poverty, now turn on each other. We can't do that. We can't do it. Now read on.
Urban renewal, government redevelopment projects, and highway construction, especially NC Highway 147, cut through the nearby Haiti Black community.
So they cut through and they leave a building standing for you to remember. So now all you do now, you go take tours on certain places or certain buildings. And Black people ain't being taught that the oppressor did this on purpose to destroy your building, to destroy Black Wall Street. Read on.
This displaced thousands of Black residents and destroyed many homes and businesses.
Number two, what are you saying?
Integration. Desegregation.
Read on.
This is complex.
It's complex. It's not freaking complex.
Come on.
It ain't complex. Integration destroyed the Black community.
That's right.
It destroyed the Black community. And then put us in projects and ghettos to live amongst each other. And then did what? Take away all your Black businesses from you. So now what you did was you take away the means of feeding each other, and now you put a product in there that they're going to have to what? Fight and unalive each other for to survive. You understand? That's like no different than if you have a cage, right? And these are, come on, Jay, remember how we break this down. You know what I mean? To us, you have two dogs in a cage on either side, and there's a gate in front of those two dogs. You don't feed them for 7 days. On that 8th day, you put a bowl with food in it. And then you open those two gates at the same time. What's going to happen? What will those dogs do?
Salakia, sir.
Uh-huh.
Them are gonna kill each other over a plate of food.
Yes. You think they're gonna both just go to the bowl and eat simultaneously? No. One of them have to die to eat. And the oppressor has created a condition where one of us is going to have to die for the other to eat. But we can fight against it.
That's right.
There's a way to fight against it. And brothers in Israelite School and Universal Practical Knowledge, we learn how to fight against it. You understand? We learn that I might have to go hungry so that my brother could eat. I might. What you think he was doing in Hebrew Academy? You were learning to suffer for your brother. You're being taught that. America teaches you to be selfish. What I want this, I want that. And you don't care who is in the way. You're going to get them out of the way, even if it means doing what? Unaliving them or hurting them to get it. Not in here. You ain't learn that in here under Commander Johanna, under Christ. You ain't learn that in here under Christ, under Commander Johanna. You understand? You ain't learn that in here. You learn to suffer for your brothers and sisters. Read.
Con. This is complex. Civil rights victories opened white-owned businesses and institutions to black customers and professionals.
You understand? What they're not saying is our money, they integrated our money, but not us. That's why they were able to come and buy up our black businesses and then push us in these ghettos. They created jobs for these so-called Irish. They created jobs for these white men that were selling boot liquor. Remember, boot liquor was illegal? You understand?
Okay.
They created jobs for these men, for these nations. A Chinese man could come to America, not know a lick of English, and get a business loan.
That's right.
You can't. And that Chinese business is going to be where? In your ghetto, selling you fried rice and chicken wings. When your woman could do what? Could make better food than them Chinese are. Way better. Cook way better. Right? Tab 1. Read this right here now.
Sir. In one sentence, Durham's Black Wall Street rose because black people built powerful financial institutions during segregation.
During what?
During what? Segregation.
Segregation works. It works. The problem is with black people. We want to love the oppressor and at the same time be accepted by him and at the same time want justice from him when it's not coming and it will never come.
Okay.
We're going to have to segregate. If I had time, I would have gone over maybe next class, that entire class, I might take and go over the American Constitution and break it down for you so you can see what George Washington and his men had to do to separate from the British, to win. Read.
Salakia, because black people built powerful financial institutions during segregation, and it declined mainly because of urban renewal, displacement, and changing economic structures.
So it changed because of what? One word.
Integration, sir.
Integration. You understand? It changed because of integration. Read on.
And changing economic structures, not because it was burned down like Tulsa.
Okay, we know. And that's the same thing they try to do right now. Right now in Tennessee, what they're doing to black people. What are they doing in Tennessee? You all heard any news what they're doing to Tennessee?
So
Black
like
people in Tennessee. Come on.
that what they do the redlining and the gerrymandering for the districts.
Yeah, but there's something that said they were doing. You're right, Zion. But it's something specific I'm speaking about.
You got me.
They tell you you need an ID card, and you need to be proficient in what? In English. What the hell is that? I thought we post racism. Come on.
So like I said, there was some questions from the community. There was a sister named Dee Dee. She has a 14-year-old that is heavily influenced by her neighborhood, her community in Cornwallis. And she doesn't have any knowledge about, being an Israelite or anything like that. She just wants to know what can she do. She wants to save her son's life. You know what I'm saying? At this point, she doesn't have the knowledge. She doesn't have the scriptures or anything like that. All she has is when she opens up her door, the culture that's prevalent in Cornwallis projects. We can also say McDougal, Rochelle, Manor, so forth and so on.
And the Christian church too.
Absolutely, sir. And so without the doctrine of the ISUBK, without knowing what we know, which is taking time for us to change, to come to this knowledge, she's hurt because she feels like her son is next because a lot of his friends are dead already. What can she do? What can she do? And what can other single mothers and even fathers who know that the way that their children are going is wrong, but also it's a hard fight because every day they go to school with these people. When they go outside of their door, they see the people, they see the life. That's all they know. You know what I'm saying? They don't know about Christ. They don't know about, the scriptures, the law, statutes, and commandments. They just know how to survive from going from one end of the city to the other, or to the one end of the community to the other, and know who to stay away from. They learn who to, who they can talk to, who they can't. How can they break that? How can the parents break that cycle on the fly when every day, even though it may sound good, as far as change your life, stop doing drugs, stop committing crime, but in their face, they have to be a certain way, or they may believe they have to be a certain way to survive in their day-to-day because they don't see UPK in their apartment or at home, or in their little infrastructure that they may have. They may see us online or something like that, but how do they get the courage and the strength to put all of that away when they feel like they have to eat, or they have to support their mother by paying bills, by doing certain things, by paying bills by doing things they may not need to do? And in the midst of doing that, they may have to commit some crime or be in a position where they can hurt a brother just because they have to protect their territory, because this is their day-to-day. This is like every day. And even though they may look in the mirror, not want to live this way, they know it's wrong. What is that thing? What is the change? What's the breakthrough? What's the breakthrough where they will be even willing to put away their friends, their associates? They will even be able to be immune to what's going on outside the front door. What's that sterner stuff at that point? What is it that they need to find within themselves to make that type of change? Not in theory, but in practice.
Margot, give me Romans 9 and 3. Good question.
Okay.
Real good question. And Israel, Israel, get ready. You're ready for it. It ain't gonna be sweet. And the sad thing about it is we're not magicians. Right? We can't just wave a magic wand and take away your pain, take away your loved one mindset. We can't do that. Can't just wave a magic wand. You understand? But we could do this, right? And this Paul. Read what Paul is saying here.
Okay. This is the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 3. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Christ for my brethren.
You understand? Meaning what? What Paul wanted. What Paul is saying. He wished what?
Salakia.
Come on.
Paul saying that he wished that he could take on all the pain and all the terrible things that his people was going through for his people, that he could take it on just for them.
Okay. You want it.
So like
Zion.
if I could.
Come on.
Meaning that he wished he was separate from Christ, like he didn't, he didn't have any knowledge of what was going on, because if he didn't, then he wouldn't suffer as much as he does now.
Okay, not really. Zion more on it. Read one more time. Margot.
Okay. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Christ for my brethren.
For my what?
For my brethren.
Read on.
Khan. My kinsmen according to the flesh.
This is one thing. When I hear this, brother, I wish them brothers could have what I have. For God's sake. I wish it. I pray it too. You understand? What that mother, come on.
Just make sure I understand the word. And so when he said a curse from Christ, is that almost like saying, like, I wish we could trade places?
Yes.
I wish I was the one who didn't know Christ and I was out there, if it meant that they could be in here.
That's it. That's exactly, I believe that's exactly what Zion was saying on. Right. Yeah, I mean, like he wished that was the case.
Come on.
But it ain't like that. You just can't snap with finger and a light turn on in your head. No. Before brothers came to Durham, right? I should say before brothers came to Durham. How could I word it? Okay, for the truth to come to Durham, what had to happen? For the truth to come to Fayetteville, to Charlotte, to different parts of North Carolina, what had to happen? Come on.
There had to have been brothers in the city that was willing to change.
That's it. What that mother is going to have to do, she is going to have to be willing to change.
That's right.
She is going to have to come and sit down in class and learn and pray to the Lord. Get on her knees and pray to the Lord. Because she changed her life, the Lord could spare her son's life.
That's right.
And that son could see that mother the way she lives and be like, you know what? I'm coming to class with you. That's right. Like, don't think we could just go and put this in you and you be like, like a robot, like just program you. And you just know. We have to live this Bible. In here we live,
That's right.
And that mother coming in, that family member coming in, they're going to show their loved ones what living is all about, what life is all about. Let me ask you a question. If you have a son in here and he decides to go be, say, a homosexual, what would you do?
Sorry, sir.
Uh-huh.
I would let him. I would let him go learn what being a homosexual was like.
Yeah. Because you learn that. You're going to have to come in here and you're going to have to warn your son. If you continue down that road, you are going to die. You're going to have to give him it just like that. You are going to die if you continue down this path. But you can live. I know some brothers on the corner of 25th and 34 South Roxborough Street that could show you how to live. There's no sugarcoating it.
Okay.
There's nothing I could do more than tell you, brother, you have to come to class. You have to change. You have to give up that life. I know that's all you were taught growing up. But there are so many examples showing you that this is not life. You know, as brothers in the streets are, in the hood, making it to 30, 25 is like they make it to 100. They celebrate that like they make it to 100. When in here, we celebrate life in here. We cry when a brother passes on together. But we celebrate life in here. You come in here and live. You come in here and get wives, sons, daughters. You come in here and get a new father, new mother, new brother. But you're going to have to sacrifice something. Like, you can't be a mother and want your son to sacrifice, but you not sacrificing, or father, you want your son to come in here. Well, you come in here and show your son. And show him. You're going to have to do it. You're going to have to change. All right? Give me Acts 3:19.
Adam Khan. This is the book of Acts, chapter 3 and verse 19. Salakia, repent ye therefore, and be converted.
Meaning what? Change. Stop doing what you're doing. Tonight, stop doing it. Hold on, man. Hello? You hearing me? Right? Tonight, you're going to have to stop doing what you're doing. Stop it. And be what?
And be converted.
Read on.
That your sins may be blotted out.
That your what?
That your sins may be blotted out.
Yeah. That's because we serve a living power. And the Lord from heaven see you trying to change your life, oh, he gonna protect you. The Bible says it would have been better you tie a millstone around your neck and jump into the ocean before you harm one of his children. You understand? Like the Lord, once you show him, I'm willing to make the sacrifice. I'm willing to deny myself what I've been doing for years. Oh, no, now you're talking. Go to 1 Peter 2:21.
Okay.
Right? Or else, guess what's waiting? Like, what we have to understand also too is this whole lifestyle that the oppressor created for us, the Christianity, the politics, the gang lifestyle, the drugs, right? All of it was to have us in what? Confusion. And to the end, it was either we go to prison or we do what? Go to the grave. You understand? And then in between there is some strip club, getting high, whatever you want to do. Not what the Lord wants you to do.
Slugs,
Right? Read on. Come on.
Oh, may I? Yeah, just what you was just reading and what you just taught about, you know, and I'm speaking to the population in Durham. You know, I've coached a lot of young brothers and seen brothers come up from 5 to 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? And I've also seen a conversion, and I think that's an important point that you made, that when we say convert, meaning change, you know, repent and change our life, you know, some people may look at that as yielding or submitting, right? But
right,
you know, spiritually, we know that we submitting to the will of our Father, to the Most High, right? But what they don't get is they've already converted and submitted. They don't see that though. Our people don't see that we submitting to the demons of drug addiction and you know, even you know, you'll hear some kids say, I'm on demon time. I'm on demon time. That's not who they were when they was in the 3rd grade, when they was in the 5th grade, when they was in, you know what I'm saying? At some point, there was a conversion, you know, whether they take a lot of drugs and you know, narcotics and things to alter their state. And they do a lot of horrible acts over and over and over to the point where they become numb to it. And now they've converted. So they become Satan's bitch, Salakia. But they become, you know, the white man's bee, Salakia, if I pardon my language. But my point is, you already are converting. You already are submitting to something, but it's of wickedness. So it's like this thing of submitting, like, oh, nah, you know, you're weak because you're submitting to Christ. You submitting to the Most High. Oh, you believe in God. You submitting to that. But now understanding you're going to submit to something.
Yes, sir.
You know, if you breathing on this earth, you're going to submit to one thing or the other, either that of the Lord or that of Satan's vices. And in this point, the white man, Esau, he's going to make sure, just like you said, sir, about that cage and having the 2 dogs and then putting that food. They study this stuff. These Edomite beasts, these Illuminati beasts, get some of the best minds, thinking minds, Emory universities, and all they get all the brightest minds and learn how to keep us in bondage and F with us. You know what I'm saying? Using psychology and technology to turn us against one another, knowing that they give someone like what's the fat man from New York with the perm, the Al Sharpton.
Al Sharpton.
Giving people like him money to subdue it. They know the plan before they even set it in motion. They know what we're going to do. They knew to stop the civil rights movement, to stop us uprising. They before, you know, the ISUPK was even coming up. They tried to pay us off. They tried to bribe us. They because everybody else did it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else took the bag, but Commander Junior Hunter didn't take the bag. They was like, well, what is this? What kind of creature is this Commander Junior Hunter? He won't take the bag. But these other groups, they take the bag from the Nation of Islam, all these groups that was supposed to be for us. It on the outside, it looks like they for us. But one thing, as you said before, Captain Nayathaq, we provide righteous leadership. Commander Junior Hunter did not take the bag. You know what I'm saying? Any money that comes into that school, he gives it right back out to the people. You know what I'm saying? This is the true example of what Christ had in store for us to raise up our people. You know what I mean? So I say all of that to say we are going to submit. One way or the other, we're going to submit. You know what I'm saying? We are going to submit the money, for the love of money. We're going to scheme and scrape. We're going to do one of them sins that's in this Bible. That's why I was convinced, sir, because I didn't know the knowledge that's in this Bible like I do now. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was just a bunch of hymns and proverbs and, you know, about some white man. But when I came to ISUBK under Command Junior Hunter, under Captain Nayathaq, I'm learning that what I see out here, there's a sin for that. There's a scripture for that. Everything we see going on, there's a scripture, a sin, and a solution. There's an opposite thing that you can do. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's where I asked these questions to Lagi, so I was trying to play so-called the advocate as you would. I'm asking questions that people have asked in the community, but sincerely, ISUBK been here 2534 South Roxborough Street. We've been very brotherly to the people in the community. We've been very patient with the brothers and sisters in this community. Hey, brother, come on in, get a hot plate. You know, they'll come in for 5 minutes, get that plate and go. But guess what? You know, that's the generosity of Commander Junior Hunter and the sisters and the occupant in the school. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we've been so patient. But in our circles, you know, we like, man, when the fuck they gonna get it? When they gonna get it? You know what I'm saying? Like, we out here grinding ourselves to powder, doing this work, and you know what I'm saying? We looking at you like, are we not speaking the right language? Do you not see what the hell is going on out here? You know what I'm saying? You talking about what's going on across the street, brothers pulling triggers and shit, but they ain't coming into class. You complaining, you obviously see something wrong. You see something wrong. You talking about what the ISUPK gonna do. We've been doing it. Come to camp. You'll see we've been protesting for you. You know what I'm saying? We've been, Officer Zion has constantly been trying to reach out to these people. I see him at camp. I see Officer Lahab. I see Captain Nayathaq speaking, and people walk around and insulting us as if we just doing this just to insult people's Saturdays. And we're not doing that. We out here actually protesting before it happened. Somebody else gonna get shot tomorrow in Durham.
That's right.
And as long as you don't want to convert and they make that sacrifice and come in here and change your life and learn why we not doing that, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna keep doing. We love, yes. I tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. Captain Nayathaq and the ISUBK at Durham loves Day more than you do, and that's your son. That's your flesh and blood. And I'm telling you straight up, we love your children better than you love yours. You claim you love yours, but you don't, because you still puffing the herb. You know what I'm saying? You still puffing the herb. You still provide an environment for crime. You know what I mean? Cornwallis could be an oasis. Just with the people there right now, if the men just stood up and we cleaned it up, all of a sudden they're going to raise the property tax over there too. If we change the laws and how we deal with each other, you know what I mean? It ain't all this tickety talk that y'all want to do on the, you from Durham, talking about what we, man, listen, these brothers out here are golden. Every last brother, Captain Nayathaq, is raising up soldiers since I've been in school for 10 years, raising up soldiers, going over correction. We all get corrected. We all got flaws, the same issues y'all got. The same dog that bit you, bit me too. But I got a man above me that love me, and I follow him. Just like he followed Commander Junior Hunter, just like he followed Christ. Everything that we need is in this Bible. And the Christian church don't have it. You know what I mean? Y'all didn't go to the Christian church talking about what y'all gonna do. Another brother got shot. What y'all talk a good game unless it's Israel. Nah, hell no. Nah, we talk all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's always Israel. But we always speak about the injustices going on to our people. You talking, but you ain't walking the walk. We do the work. We do the work. We ain't supposed to get guns and go out and start shooting our people or shooting the cops. Man, anybody telling you that, they serving you up. You know what I mean? There's a system for that. That's why you'll be in the freak Salak for my language. That's why you'll be in the jail. with 95-degree temperature. You know what I'm saying? Because you listen to people that's not trying to teach you right, raising you right. People come in here, get a plate, and then they out in 5 minutes. Back out there to the wickedness of this world. I want to talk about what Durham used to be. Durham can be great today. Durham can be great today, and then North Carolina can be great. Jersey can be great. DC can be great. This whole planet, anywhere Israel walk 10 toes down, can be great. If we just change our life, how you change your life? You follow this man named Yahushua. He gave us a second chance so we could do this. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody greater than the men above me. Ain't nobody. You ain't gonna talk about them on these dumb chats hiding behind these keyboards. You know what I mean? You know where we at. You know where we at. Comic-Con, sir. The what?
Ain't no sweat. Ain't no sweat. You know what I mean? I feel it out. Understand? But they will come in due time. You be ready, Akim. They're gonna come in due time. You understand? They're gonna come in due time. The Lord is going to wake up this nation. It's gonna wake them up on a level. When you turn around, blink of an eye, you're going to see them chairs filled. Because the Lord is going to wake them up. You just be ready. You understand? And why not follow a man that is better than you? I'm following a man that's better than me. I will. You understand? Last one, and then I'm gonna let you all out, right? Give me Ecclesiasticus 5 and 7. And then that we'll come back next week again with more. I wanted to bring out the numbers pertaining to the progression with the jail. You understand? You're going to get that next week. You want the solution? I'm going to give you the solution. The problem is, are you ready for it? What are you willing to do? We were willing to give up everything. I'm willing to walk away from my family right now if they decide to go serve another God. What are you willing to do? Read.
Khan, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 5 and verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
What does it say?
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
Meaning what? Don't what?
Salakia. Don't wait.
Don't delay. Don't wait. Do it tonight. You can't put that blunt down. Give us a call. You understand? You trying to get out of that gang? You understand? Give us a call. Trying to get out of that gang life? Give us a call, man. Give us a call. We're right here. We're here to serve the community. With the little resources that we have, we're here to serve you, black man. Because we love you. Blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people. We love you. So we're going to tell you, give you the bad, and we're going to give you the good. We're going to tell you the problem, and we're going to give you the solution to it. Now, what are you willing to do with it? And with that, I'm going to pass the class over to Priest and Officer Taba 1.
Nadia, sir.
Nadia. Priest and Officer Nadia. I will be back at it again next week. All right. So you brothers and sisters online, you come on and bring your question. Bring your question. Don't stay behind your keyboard and just be typing wherever. Bring your question in class. We're not the Christian church. We'll answer your questions. If I can't answer your question, I'll tell you, hold on. I'll be back with an answer for you next week. You understand? We're here for you. All right? So like Nadia, you got it.
Security announcements. We're the ISUPK started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment. You can find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Means tenth in the Hebrew and is pronounced ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, you give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming holy convocation will be the memorial of blowing of the trumpets, which will be held on September 11th on a Friday. Get with your nearest ISUPK location. Remind Akim and Akwathium to check on social media such as ISUPK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for ISUPK events and materials. If a brother wants to become a trooper in a school, then he is to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirts, pants, headband, and or scarf. And with that, Amadium, Sister Yashab, going to give one courteous salute to the teacher, men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat, Amadium, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrakatah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrakatah.
Sisters, Amadium, Yadmatah, saw and face the sisters. We're going to render one courtesy salute to the sisters, men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat, Amadium, Barak, Yahweh Shemal Shem Yahweh Shai. Yad Matah. And with that, class dismissed.